baby, where don't poke me at, where don't make me feel like say I'm not man enough. I no get nothing for offer. So all me party when look down on me, where don't make me feel like say the life no go become something. And they walked away. All the people who promise for help me, they say come office today, tomorrow, next tomorrow. The story not just the same, but I refuse to give up. I kept on hoping, I kept believing. Now everything don't change. Me wanna see me life now. They don't get tired now. Famous standing them now. You know go fit say, you don't know me now. Anytime I like a flight to Dubai now.
Yes, at the flight to Dubai. Good evening and welcome to another episode of your favorite talk show, the Talk to M Show, where they come to you every Tuesday on Epic Radio 99.3 FM. And me now, your host, the same person, Mulku Sulaiman Bangura. Thank you so much for being a part of the show. If you just joined me on radio, you listen to me. If you didn't say keke, if you did drive or go home tire one, if you sit down somewhere you relax to just hear the sound of my voice, thank you for listening. Not change the dial, not tune nothing. Just sit back, relax. We get a very amazing show for you today. We get a special guest for you today who they can talk to, who they can share experience about in Chevening experience. See we currently Chevening Scholarship they open. And last week we host somebody from the British High Commission. We can tell you a lot about the Chevening Scholarship, how to apply, tips on how to write successful applications, and the kind of people that we Chevening they look for, the experience, and how Chevening they help Sierra Leoneans and Sierra Leone as a nation. Everything we tell you. So today we don't can get an actual Chevener, somebody we apply, went through the interviews, and then take them for kind of sharing experience. So you get boku for enjoy, you get boku for learn, because sometimes you intend for apply, or you get your sister, or your brother, or your family, or your girlfriend, or you get a corner. You know now, where you want lay apply. Sit down and listen, we get share your experience. You say go relate to the experience, and you motivate that person. Let yourself apply, and perhaps stand a chance for go pursue higher education now the UK on a fully funded scholarship. Yes, as you are aware, we designed this show for help young people navigate this thing called life. We bring on all the information that in the past we not only there's small room then they didn't really discuss the information in the past when then clubhouse then they didn't really discuss the information in the past when certain few people in certain rooms that they discuss the information we don't decide to know. We break the gates, no more gatekeeping. The information that we bring unto we all. Let we all get some information there. Let we all apply this information and take the chance for make a better life and change society and make better decisions. Some of we not be get the opportunity there. So now we bring the opportunity there to all. Thank you so much. Sit back, relax. We get a great show. The next couple of minutes could be entertaining, could be very informative as well. You can be a part of the show. You can call me on 079994993, or you can text me on 079994993 in case you get a question. Maybe you want to even make a comment. You can drop a comment. Also, you can reach out to me on Facebook. I also do on TikTok Live. On Facebook, if you go to Epic Radio and Facebook page, now you will see the live there. You can be a part of it and you can see what we talk about. You can be a part of the conversation as well. So sit back, relax. We got a great show ahead. We'll take a short break, and when I come back, we'll continue from where we left off.
I kept on hoping, I kept believing. Now everything don't change. Me wanna see me life now. They don't get tired now. Famous standing them now. You know go fit say, you don't know me now. Anytime I like a flight to Dubai now. Hey, with me baby now. Anything I like now they buy now. Turn up, cause me I know they turn down, I know they run down. I'm looking forward to a brighter future. I'm moving ahead, I never stop for nothing. I'm looking forward to a brighter future. I'm moving ahead, I never stop for nothing.
Yes, welcome back. If you just joined me, now your favorite talk show this, and now your favorite host, Mulku Sulaiman Bangura. And today with me, I get a great guest. somebody we are not too savvy personally, but at least we can get a conversation, and this is an opportunity for get for know, and una self will get for know him and know him personality. I get with me, Madam Hafsatu Rakie Sesay. Welcome, Rakie. I can call you Rakie, eh?
Yes.
Okay, welcome,
No
Rakie.
problem.
All right. So, as I don't explain to me listeners, you are a Chevener. You actually applied for the Chevening Scholarship,
Yes.
right? And you were selected, and you went to the UK for pursue your higher education. Okay. So before we talk about the Chevening Scholarship, just tell me small thing about yourself.
Okay. Thank you for the introduction.
Yeah.
Your name now, Hafsatu Rakie. I am now married. I am Mrs. Kumba.
Oh, Mrs. Kumba.
It's okay.
I'm going to scratch this in now, Mrs. Kumba.
It is no problem. I'm newly married, so
Congratulations.
understandable.
Congratulations.
Yeah, I studied mechanical engineering here in Sierra Leone, FBC, University of Sierra Leone.
Yeah.
And I worked with Track Your Build straight after college.
With the Minister of
The now current
Minister,
Deputy Minister of Environment.
Yeah.
And then I transitioned from there on to Directorate of Science, Technology and Innovation.
Okay.
Also, I work as UAV technical lead. Then, move on from there. I did some consulting with Sierra Leone.
So the UAV now by that unmanned air vehicle.
Yes,
so basically now they handle all the drone
Drones.
policies and stuff like that
Yes.
with Manley, right?
Yes, David Manley.
David Manley. Yeah, okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
seemingly you know of me.
Yeah. Well, I know the people closer to you, so.
No, yeah. And then I did some consulting with Sierra Leone Civil Aviation, and that was right before I then be fortunate to get Chevening, and then I'll move on and go do my master's in environmental engineering. And
okay.
Yes.
That's a good one.
Yeah.
Environmental engineering.
Yeah.
Okay, that's cool. That's something we would like for discuss in depth, for make me family out there, especially them one day with the SS3 with the listen, we might be interested in going to the STEM school, understand exactly within environmental engineering, but we'll find some other time if we can talk about that day.
No problem.
Now, I want to make you tell me family, why mechanical engineering?
Initially,
Yes.
I've always been into tech,
Okay.
computers, technology, and for me, realistically, when I looked at the option back then, universities then at Salombe they offer, you had mechanical, you had electrical, civil, and I was, and I then looked at all, then one day, then honestly, at that specific time, mechanical engineering best suited my interest.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So I looked at it. I look at mining engineering had just started. I think they had done like 2 years of it. And for me, it just felt locked in. If I do mining, and I looked at electrical engineering, again, it was that thing of, Usai I go able expand. And I had always wanted to be an environmental engineer. Then I'll be the offer than the salon.
Where's I come from? Where's that thirst, that eagerness, that passion they come from?
I grew up in a robot street.
Okay.
I don't know if you know people that were up around that area there. As then say in Sizzle, they want everybody flood.
Oh yeah, you're right.
And growing in that area and knowing and seeing the different things where they cause the flooding, where they make, where they get the flood. So it's not just the rain.
Interesting.
It's when you look at the drainages. It's when you look at from the engineering of the drainages, you look at people that don't effect on that day, where then they put dot in the drains them or put dot in it. There's so many different things, and that's just very simple, quick things that I can point to.
Wow.
That are then contributing for let we get the high impact flood then in Freetown. So I've always, again, living that experience, wanted to be someone who can work towards contributing a solution to that. So
I'm very impressed that those experiences actually motivated you for look for solution, and learn something we will really help, with reducing that flood. Because I remember a month or two ago, so we get some heavy rainfall. They're all flooded. We must carry pass if you be careful, let you turn or go inside gutter because they even see the gutter and they see demarcation again. And what are they go inside on houses them and it's terrible, and for let that particular thing they disturb you so much that it's like, it's in this has to stop. I have to go learn something where we'll come, where I go for combat to this thing. That's impressive actually. And that's actually we want young people with it out there for be inspired by the existing problems within the community and figure out ways for solve them. I'm happy you share that across. No one dwell too much on your interest, your tech interest. You get anybody in the family where they into the sciences or were they into tech, were they into STEM?
Yes, my dad. Yeah.
Okay.
He was into information technology, IT, work in that sector all in life till retire. So yes, I was very fortunate.
So I'm actually trying to get at something that the interest for most people where they go into the STEM, especially for women. Mm-hmm. I'm looking at whose side the passion coming from. Either where they see where they're small, or they were informed by the problems and issues around in society, or it's genetical and coming from a family where just curious and then they find themselves doing those things. Because I'm sure you were good at mathematics, you were good at science subjects.
I enjoyed them. Yeah,
exactly,
very much.
Because for some people, when you put mathematical calculations, all this is gibberish, right? They know they see nothing are just gibberish. Everything the brain they become so enlarged that they will understand jack squat. But for some people, when you put mathematical equations for them on blackboard, they actually see a story, and then they will tell the story based on the answers within the key. Sure. So it's also can be related that to genetics. Say, okay, this is actually genetical. So that's that question they coming from. I can ask you if you get anybody in your family will be into the sciences, and so you saw your dad and you admire your daddy at the time, right?
Yes, very.
Will be into the tech, so that was how all that passion they come from.
Yeah, so it's then to know. So yes, definitely it's nurture. Being growing up around my daddy with in tech and all of that, but also the things that you're exposed to, people around you can be an also key impacting point. So I do a lot of talks to young students because I can tell people and say I find myself very fortunate. I was very I was fortunate enough to be exposed to different things from a young age, even access to internet. Again, my dad was in the field, so we're outside and come. He felt the need to get all of those in the house. So yeah, and most people in Sierra Leone now, I would say it's considerably better. I would tell people that for sure.
True.
But back then it was a luxury.
True.
So going back and talking to people, giving career guidance to kids in secondary school is something I enjoy doing and I do a lot of. So yeah,
that's good. That's impressive. So let me can talk about now. Waiting, you based on you actually checked your LinkedIn for do small research and everything you say so now is on your LinkedIn. So when I look at the your career path, you've had quite a very good experiences, over the past couple of years, working for, the DSTI offices, the UAV. One would say you have a very good job. Why study? Why pursue higher education? Why left down there and go do your masters, in the UK, and even certain say you come back and come meet the same job? Why take that risk? Why? What's the passion come up for apply for higher education?
It's something I've always wanted to do. I think it's one of those things is you have to be intentional about it. Could I have said, as soon as I come do me undergrad, I go do me masters? Yeah, it's something I thought about. Okay. But with pursuing higher education, I can always use the word intentionality. You have to sit and think about it and say, yes, I am ready for this. I am going to do this. As you said, I left a job. I left that and they paid me money for Golan.
Trust me, I can relate.
No, No, but yeah, it was something I felt I then needed because I can say education opened the doors for you. And I knew that if I wanted, given Usabi want to let me life go, there were certain doors that I'm going to need to open where if I not get higher education, I'm not going to be in that room. Usa you go to my planet and say no, na masters only.
So ambition.
Yes.
Yeah.
So it's one of those things I can say I should be prepared for what I want. I have to work for it. So I thought about it and I was very intentional and I go for it.
Okay. Well, that's good. That's good. So I mean, how you were Chevening? How you come about Chevening? And why Chevening?
As in you introduction in all of this, yes, there was a time where you wouldn't just hear about the term Chevening, but then again, in me networking, the people that I don't know, there were a couple of people that would already get Chevening and don't go study and don't come. I remember one of me good friend, Telly Koroma, he got it, went and came back and he said, Rakie, now you Chevening, they look for you. What's going to apply for Chevening? You don't say you want to go do masters, you should. And then I thought about it back then, not be ready. And then I had another friend, Lydia Banner Jones. She went and she came back and she was like, you don't talk, say you go do this. When you get for Duam, you should apply for Chevening. Go for it. So I go say yes. I had people who were in my corner, steering me on.
Gotcha.
But with 10 count for apply, it had to be my decision. So the one thing I can tell all my way they go for Chevening, ready for them.
Okay.
Ready for them.
Okay.
Think about it. Be intentional. Do your research. Sit down. Look at everything that is required of you. So all the documents that we need for put together. You have to have your English exams done. Go do your IELTS because it's needed.
It's needed,
So putting all the documents and it together is I can tell people in the first step. Make sure you get all the thing first. Then you come back and there are essays that you're required to write. And those essays, I would say, they were very eye-opening. They're very reflective. For you write them and for you to have a very good Chevening essay, you have to tell your story. And you have to sit and think about it, reflect on all which you don't do. Small, and sometimes we do these things and we don't even really think about the impacts that we're affecting, the change that we're affecting. But then when you sit and you think about it, and they have this method, when you do your research in terms of writing your essays, they will tell you about the STAR method.
Okay.
So it's S for situation, T for your task, A for action, and R for result. So the STAR method, it helps you sit and put into perspective your story, your situation, waiting be they happen. What was happening then in that specific time? What was your task? What were you supposed to do for sort of change that situation there? What do you do? Because again, what you're required to do versus what you do can two different things.
Absolutely.
So what can you do? And what did that do? What are the results of those actions? You have to put it down. And you can even put waiting now the subsequent thing that will happen after that, because again, those are results that maybe you can't quantify or something where you do where make you then think, say, oh, this and this and that and that. So again, these are the things I tell people to think about when you want to apply for Chevening.
That's comprehensive. I talked to, like I said, I told you, I talked to Amasara, and we give you all those documentations, and that's so. There's this thing about Sierra Leoneans where I don't talk about, I'm sure, we don't want scared you no more. Oh, they say you forget all your documents and you document all you get. What's the documents there? People hardly actually outline exactly what are these documents. So don't mystify documents in such a way that some people don't confuse, like, what are these documents? What's are these documentation? And so when I've been discussing with Amasaya, we try for breaking down. First of all, passport. That's number one. You need to have a passport. You need to have a transcript, and you need to get your resume. You need to get your fees as well. Where they come from, one if you work, one from your office, and one from your academic institution. And you need to get your IELTS, like you say, all that. So these are kind of like waiting people need for attempt, then not so like rocket science, not so like thing the way impossible. These are things scholarships the way possible. The people out there just want to hear your story. So What to make you feel say you stand out during the application process? How long it take you to write your essays?
About 2 months.
I like that.
Or more? I can't
I
really.
like that.
But it takes time.
Yes.
And as I say, you get for CDOM, and you have to do your research. So
Yes.
I'm the number one student of YouTube University.
Oh yeah.
The most used app on my phone is
Now
YouTube.
with the back seats.
Yeah. So I did a lot of research. There's a lot of people out there. We get channels then dedicated to taking you through the Chevening application.
Yes.
So go just
Yes.
put in Chevening application.
Yes.
A lot of them will come up, and a lot within Africa. I don't think any Sierra Leone and they will go.
This is
This
exactly why the show did.
The alarm.
So at least we go. Some of them things here they go on YouTube. So
Yeah.
if you say and go check, you see, and then you can apply because it can relate.
Yeah, very true.
Yeah, this is exactly.
So yeah, there's a lot. There are people who are actually reading out their essays just so you can see how they thought about it, waiting they actually put down,
Yeah.
and waiting make them get them. So again, go on YouTube.
Yeah.
People then they will get actual websites and blog posts there where they don't do all about Chevening. Go look for it on
Yeah.
Google.
Yeah.
Search about
Yeah.
it.
Yeah.
So these are the things that you need to know apart from getting your documents then together. So
Yeah.
put in the time.
The time.
So all the research that I do, then I don't now I sit down now for say, okay, this is how they don't tell me story. What is my story?
Exactly.
So there's 4 essays that you have to write about leadership.
Yeah.
What makes you a leader? And again, sometimes people think, say, you get position, you get this, you get that. No, this is them giving you an opportunity to define what leadership means to you. What my definition of leadership and your definition of leadership are 2 different things.
Yeah.
So it gives you an opportunity to tell them, and then you give your examples as to how you don't embody
Yeah.
that leadership there.
Yeah. Yeah.
So that's what they're asking
Yeah,
for. And
yeah.
they talk about your network. Now, when you talk about Chevening, to me, Chevening wasn't just a scholarship. It wasn't just then they give me money for me to go study. It was because I knew what they were about. It was a community. And I wanted to be part of that community. So they do ask you about your network.
Yeah.
How do you build on those?
Yeah.
Because again, becoming a Chevener means you're then contributing to that community. So they want to know how you have been contributing to other communities and how you will then translate that when you come into the community, the Chevening one.
Yeah. Yeah.
So yeah, those are things.
I mean, now they would try for tell them with microwave generation, it would depend. So we everything they want time, quick one. They would just that. You know, they want everything so fast. They don't get time for it. They get time for everything else, but for sidom and research. They get time for scroll TikTok. They get time for they watch them people they converse all day, but they hardly have time for go and look at the things that we didn't need for help themselves for push.
You know what's the interesting thing is right before I get my nephew, he's on holiday, he spend the whole day they watch YouTube videos and TikToks and this and that. And I asked him the question, what you don't learn today? From all the video that we don't watch, what you don't learn? And then he told me about the technology of then you drive cars on roads and they're being charged. So that was the whole new thing in his head. And I say, okay, you don't learn something. Waiting your contribution to the world at large today. Today, for where you working out money, how you don't. I said, if you don't know, go to the world at large. Let's talk about you in this house. What have you done that you can look to and say is productive?
Yeah. That's exactly.
So these are the things
we
we
get a
need
lot
to
of
think
work
about.
for do for keep we youth, young people productive, or else then we just slip off and. So tell me, after you apply, and I'm sure you were waiting patiently. And expecting to hear something. Actually, we didn't apply for Chevening before. The day I received the letter, when they tell me, say, unfortunately, you are not selected. I apply by the other way and tell me about the same thing. So I know that feeling. You sit down, you relax, you expect, say, okay, well, they can't get back to me. When you saw that, email, say you have been selected, how you felt? What was your, expression?
So there were 2 days.
Okay.
It's the one where they tell you have made it to the interviews, and that just
okay. So that was the first day.
Yes.
You were really excited.
Yes, because it's like, oh, they actually read my story and I'm worthy of this. I'm worthy enough to have a conversation with, you know? Because again, that's not selection. That's just you're the selected few, want to hear more from you. So it was, my mind was blown. I'm still speechless because I was back then. And then you go through that, and then you have months and months of waiting. Have you been selected? And on me, selection day, I can remember this. I was in my car, I was driving. And then, is that thing say, oh man, no say na June, you'd expect a letter. So every day of June, I'm there looking for the email.
I'd imagine when you wake in the morning, you check email, you refresh the email, you refresh that if you get email.
Oh, yeah. It was a lot.
And then that email come.
It came at, I remember, just after 5 o'clock, around 5:15. Because I remember being in the car. They come off for go na me usna come on walk. They go na us, and then this email pop up, and it's that things you just know. For some reason, I remember I go park in a corner first. I go park. I say no. I open it, and I look and I see it's from Chevening. I was like, okay, oh my god, let's see what happens. And I open up, and I am not an outwardly emotional person, but as soon as I'm emotional, I cry. I tell people, when I explain this to people, I say, I should say, then go the past, then say, Usman, don't snub that girl, it's not the kind I will talk. Yeah, but it's one of those things because, and for me, you don't talk, you applied multiple times, and you hear the stories about people, and I'm one of the lucky few where I apply one time and get them. So it's that thing where you're always, you have that faith. I'm a Christian, I believe, and I was strongly praying to God for this. So, but there's also that part of you where it's like, for next year, you know, come back again, that sort of thing. So,
I imagine it's just a priceless feeling.
It is.
When you were selected, you were, first of all, you're so happy, you're so excited because you don't know what to expect, you don't know what's ahead of you, and it's something new environment, new changes, and then the reality can hit. What am I going to do with my current job? I never can tell me, boss. How you handle that party?
For me, it was one of the. It was that thing where I was either quitting the job or you ask for study leave. But then I was working back then at civil aviation. Good job, doing good work. But I knew that when I came back, I wanted something else. So if even I come back, working at civil aviation, I would have then wanted more. But I also know myself. You come, it's life. It's easy to get comfortable. So I needed that extra push. So I then quit my job because I know say we're ready for come back. I then have to come and put in the work into finding another one. So it was that thing that would push me to want more for myself. Sometimes we have to put ourselves in uncomfortable situations.
I like the way you put on so, because sometimes we not just tell people and say, oh, we got this, and we just up and left. Let people understand the risk. Let people understand the sacrifices we had to make. For go. Similar to me, when I get to Fulbright and I had a big Okel Commercial Bank. I spoke with my MD, Dr. Gilpin, and he was like, I'm so happy for you, congratulations and stuff like that, but I'm sorry, the bank not get study leave policy. So you see that you resign or you stay here and forgo the scholarship. I'm like, I'm going to resign. That was it's a very easy decision, but remember, you get a family. I get my wife, I get my kids, I get one picking at the time, and then I was like, what they can do? How they can survive without me? And that's when reality hit, But when your sacrifice, your passion, your desire is so big, and you have a very big vision for yourself, you get huge ambition, you go explain your vision to your family so well that then self go understand and buy in and say, okay, well, let's do this together.
Exactly.
And that's not an easy decision to make, but you're supposed to figure that out. Not to when then you and I begin to think about it. No, and you've got to explain to your partner so that they will understand. That. So thank you for sharing that experience. Now, tell me small thing in deep. We can't go for a short break, but before we go for the short break, tell me small thing about Chevening. Now you don't get them, and now you don't go. I understand. So you went to Cranfield University, right?
Yes.
Call and find it.
Yeah, Cranfield.
Cranfield.
Yes.
Okay. So you went to Cranfield University in Bedfordshire.
Yeah.
It's in a village in England. Bedfordshire, a
Yes.
village. It in Keynes, right? Milton Keynes and,
Yes.
and Luton. So, why, first of all, why the university? Why you go there?
Very good question, because this is another thing I feel people have to be very, very intentional about selecting the universities. You have to think about it. You have to go through exactly what it is the course is offering, each module, how they structure, what type of exams you have, what type of papers are you expected to write at the end of your course or during your course. All of this are things you have to, because again, people are putting money into you. You don't want to go and not do your best, or you don't want to be in an environment where you don't think you will thrive. So yes, I made the very, very intentional decision for go Cranfield. So Cranfield is a master's only university, first of all.
Oh, okay. That's good.
It's for grown folks. You go, and it is on a village setting. You are within Cranfield village. You're just 20. Basically, if you're driving less than 20 minutes away from the Milton Keynes, which is a city, so it's not that far, but you also get this on site, also you serene, you get to focus, because you're in the university. I didn't want to leave far from where I study. I wanted to be somewhere where I'm forced to focus. Again, if you know me, I'm a very social person.
Okay.
I wanted to be somewhere where I would then choose to say, I'm going to go out and meet my people and have a good time. And this is not to say that you would not do that.
Of course.
It's a school.
It's part of the experience.
I made a lot of friends, met a lot of people through interactions within the university itself. But it's that thing where you have to be, you get for understand which you go for, you get for understand whose environment you thrive in. So that's one of the things. And for me, it was that thing where I knew I wanted to stay on campus. So I wasn't relying on family and things and that. But then some people, they prefer for stay with family because they probably don't stay away from family for a long time. So, or you want for the, and again, it gets very lonely in the UK.
Of course.
It gets lonely in the, so yes, that's another thing. If you know, say you want for the near family a lot, then choose somewhere where you're not too far from people you know. Or find a university where it's in a community where you have a lot of Africans. So again, there's a lot to think about. So I was very intentional. And then when you think about, and it wasn't just my leaving situation, it was the university itself.
Okay.
For me, Cranfield offered exactly what I needed. I wanted to be in a school where the course was very hands-on. So it wasn't just all about, just learning the theory of it. So this course was very diverse. You have lectures, you have field trips, you have group projects, which was very important to me. Left me do some work for me, say I come back there, I can't ask you. So that was important. And also being in a situation where you're putting me with people from different places. I then wanted to learn and feed off of that. And then, just again, really understand other people, because that's how you can learn.
Absolutely.
So some of the problems that we have in Sierra Leone, they're not unique. You then learn that they're all over the world, all the way over in Asia. So only from conversations and trying to find solutions for problems, then you can learn anything. So again, those were reasons why I wanted. And also, Cranfield is known for its science courses, it's known for its management courses, and its aviation courses. And I'm a drone technologist. I wanted to be somewhere I could play around with some drones as well. Because again, I don't have a license to fly a drone in the UK, but if I'm in the school, I get to leeway. We have an airport. We have a runway in our school. We got a plane in our school. So it's a lot of thoughts.
What type of drones you guys, was it military grade or just the ones for
the ones that were doing autonomous engineering? Got to play with all of those. I passed through the lab sometime, but you don't. there are restrictions.
Yeah,
But
absolutely.
yeah, I did fly some commercial drones when I
okay.
was there. Just the commercial ones.
Commercial
We
ones,
had
okay.
a UAV club.
Okay,
Yeah,
okay.
met a couple of times. The costs be hectic, so didn't fully engage, but it was fun.
Is this something you'd advise any young girl who's meticulous about going to the UAV technologies for going to right now?
Yes, yeah.
Okay.
I would say definitely Cranfield is a place to go. It depends on what you're looking for, but Cranfield is they have a very solid course.
Awesome. We're going to take a short break, and then when we come back, we will kind of continue this conversation. We want to know, just a little bit about your academic experience, as well as, what's so well, I think you don't mention those things about Cranfield, but Bedfordshire as a whole. Did you get to witness anything spectacular? I understand when I go on a carnival there, like that carnival when I can get. I don't know if you ever attend a carnival, or maybe you had a different experience, when you were at Bedfordshire. But when we come back, you go kind of share with your family, because we normally be all academic, one for mix and small. The people experience some social aspects today. So yeah, we'll take a short break, and we'll come back. We'll continue the conversation. Need water?
This office today, tomorrow, next tomorrow. The story not just the same, but I refuse to give up. I kept on hoping, I kept believing. Now everything don't change. Me brother see me life now. It don't get turned out. Famous and the name now. You know go fit say you don't know me now. Anytime I like a fly to Dubai now. Hey, with me baby now. Anything I like that they buy now. Turn up, cause me I let it turn down. I let it run down. I'm looking forward to a brighter future. I'm moving ahead. I never stop for nothing. I'm looking forward to a brighter future. I'm moving ahead. I never stop for nothing. For this one where we there, people go come inside you life. Some go come for stay, and some go come and go. The reason why someone go stay, now only God know. The reason why someone go go, now God is help know. Me brother, me I don't go regret. If you decide for go, it's happened for a reason. Now only God know. What you get for no say, it's never the end. Cause the downfall of the man know, not to the end of in life. And then they give up, and then they turn down. Every day and they turn up. See me color, it pop up. Famous and the name down. You know go say, you know me now. Now me son is scatter the party now. Even you baby they call it now. Cause I me they make all man they study now. You next on the beats now. The people just they grace, just they dance now. Yeah, they just a dance now. They just a carry now. I'm looking forward to a brighter future. I'm moving ahead. I never stand down, I never run down. I'm looking forward to a brighter future. I'm moving ahead. I never stop for nothing. I'm looking forward to a brighter future. I'm moving ahead. I never stop for nothing. For this one where we there, people go come inside you life. Some go come for stay, and some go come and go. The reason why someone go stay, now only God know. The reason why someone go go, now God is help know. Me brother, me I don't go regret. If you decide for go, it's happened for a reason.
Yes, welcome back again. If you just joined with me, name now Mulku Sulaiman Bangura, and this is your favorite talk show, the Talk to M show, where they come to you every Tuesday on Epic Radio 99.3 FM. And today we get an amazing guest. It is shared with we Chevening journey and a part of your life as well. In name now Hafsatu Rakie Kumba. Needs to say. So if you just join me, I don't share with we, her experience. You watch the repeat broadcast, or you go watch the live, or you go watch the if you go on Facebook now, you go watch, and then you can go back and watch. I can post, I for post on me TikTok as well, snippets of them, so you will see, and they explain all the experiences as a chef now. Let me continue. You can also be part of the show. Send me a text message on 0799949993, or you can call me 0799949993 if you get any questions, concerns, or comments. Let us hear from you. So, Hafsatu. Now, I asked a question, initially before we go for the break. Let me tell you a small thing about you. Outside of just the academic aspect, the social aspect, did you have to explore, Bedfordshire for a bit? You work at good places. What was it like? How was that experience for you?
So the first thing I'll talk about is when you go and you start school sometime down in, I think it's in November, yes. Chevening hosts this welcome event. So everyone that has, every Chevener for that year gets to convene at a specific venue, and then all just meet. Okay. And for me, that was one of the most exciting things, just meeting other Cheveners. And also, it's such a display of culture. So you go see all man from all different countries, just in cultural attire. Every people go all out. For we, luckily, we be no say this they come up, so we represent. As Sierra Leoneans, we represent. We be there in we green and blue and white. Gara, we represent. And honestly, that just puts into perspective the kind of scholarship that Chevening is. And you sit there and they tell you that out of thousands and thousands of people that we apply, and then so you say a tiny percentage now it's amazing. It humbles you. And you know that I'm part of something that is unique, something that is worth it, and I am. You get to see yourself as the leader that Chevening, I'll go say, they make you see yourself be. Because again, I can say sometimes we don't realize who we are. But then taking it back to those essays that you write, very reflective essays, where you sit down and think about who you are and you tell your story in those essays. Trust me, you then realize that, I don't this guy. I don't do well,
Exactly. You tap yourself, in
like,
shoulder.
Oh my God, I'm impressive.
Clearly you said it. You said it right. So, also, okay. I don't know if I put the questions in, but
so that was the starting point. Because that was such a social gathering. You just meet,
so meeting people, asking where they're from, what was their experience, and that kind of stuff.
Exactly. So that was one aspect of it, and and this, they do a welcome and they do a goodbye. So you get to meet these people again after.
How do one really brag? Someone sabi brag?
No, that's fine. And they make you one for uppy game.
Okay.
Yeah, because you meet these impressive people. They tell you they've done this, and you're like,
what's
I should do more. I should be doing more.
It make you feel bad about yourself.
So that's one of it. And then they do organize different trips. So the Chevening body does organize different things that you can sign up for if you get them and engage with. And also within each university, you get Cheveners them. So when they organize on yourself, there's always a WhatsApp group where you guys can do meetups, do excursions. You go see people and they post in the group. They show, Cheveners at this school doing this. We had a picnic and things like that. So you do get to explore. And I don't know about other schools, I'll have to check this out, but for my own school, they organize trips to different areas within the UK. So you pay, you bus pass, and now they go a day trip, then drive you get to explore a whole town, and then you come back. So yes, it gives you an opportunity to not just be there for school, for step out as well. And I tell people, take their opportunity then, because the courses are hectic.
Oh yeah.
Think about it. Fulbright, America.
Yeah.
How much years una do?
Yeah, two
years.
years. 2 years studying.
The UK,
and then,
you do 1 year.
yeah,
Then literally they bombard you with
Yeah.
information within such a short period of
You
time.
say 1 year like now. It's like 9 months or something.
Thank you. It's not even a full
it's
12
full
months.
year, it's like 9 months.
I can never reach the 9 months because the last 3 months of summer is go do it.
Exactly.
Go do
Yeah, it's like 9 months of intensive learning.
So it's really intense.
Yeah.
It takes a lot out of you.
Yeah,
So I can tell people and say the one time them were you able step out,
Yeah.
go just detox and then come back to
Yeah.
school and do you best as you possibly can.
Yeah.
Take that opportunity there for really expand you thinking. Meet people in the area. You talk about Bedfordshire, then we get some how the reggae carnival, down in Luton, and that was fun. So it's things like that. Take me time and go. I take me time and wait and call Dandy. And there's a lot of different events that you can be part of. So you can also volunteer. Go give yourself room for learn about a lot of different things. I've joined the green team. Now I'm in school. So again. Socialize. Socialize as best as you can because you have to build that network. It's not, again, there's the Chevening network and there's the one within your school. These are I have a lot of people that I can now call friends all around the world, and it's not just again even the ones you interact with. Just the fact that as a Chevener, I can see in the WhatsApp group alone, people just say, "Hey, I'm in this country. Who are the Cheveners in this country? Or Cheveners from this place." You know, it's that thing where it gives you access to places you're not in person. So
So what you mentioned a little bit of this when you talk about it can get lonely, it can be really lonely. So I want to make you just expound a little bit on some of the challenges you experienced as well. You know, where you did it. Environment-wise, did you experience any challenges communicating with other students, or did you experience ideological challenges with maybe the professors or students, or maybe even the community? You know, were you able to communicate effectively? They understand you? When I get any challenge where you experience why you did it?
yes.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah.
Again, I feel like this is what generally people who just go step out of the country and sit in the go land book other side. You're leaving home. You're leaving your comfort space. No matter whose age you be, it doesn't matter. You're going to some place new. Imagine you get you're basically starting from scratch because if you go, all you have is one room. One room. You don't even have to truly think about it. You go, you move in. As long as if you didn't school accommodation, all you have is one room. You're probably sharing a kitchen with 4 other people, which I did. So that alone, oh my god!
And you take out the kitchen full.
I have story for that.
I know.
But then even later, I then decided to move out of the university accommodation and go rent a place on my own, and that again was a whole different experience.
Was it that bad that you had to move out?
No, it wasn't.
Have you said that bad that you had to go rent a place outside?
No, it was that thing where I wanted to be closer to the town at that point in time. We've been on intense lectures. We were doing group projects, and also you get to, if you do want to take part-time work, you can. So I wanted the opportunity to do that. As I tell you, my school in our village, there isn't much going on there. So I just wanted to be a little bit in between. So I move out. And that again came with a whole lot of its own drama. One key one is just the loneliness you experience. I lived in an apartment building. It's 3 floors. I lived at the top floor. People in tap, like it's one of those where you get 2 flats on a floor. Imagine, so there's like actively 6 families, you will say, in this one building. I don't do another place they 1 week. I don't talk to nobody. I don't see nobody.
What do you mean?
Because everyone is in their own space. And if even when at the common though, you don't see people. Since by the time they come up for go school, they don't go their own way.
Wow.
So it can get lonely.
Yeah.
If you don't step out of your own space.
Yeah.
I remember, and that was a week wherein I had started my thesis. I've been doing a lot of research in a library, so I just wanted to be at home and just really dive into and I looked, I don't think so, I don't ever experience true loneliness. That's when I realized we need community as Africans. We don't.
This is not us, no, you sir.
You didn't say you was not free tongue. You are here, you never know.
Yeah. You know, you sir. You know,
You get what I mean? So, that was something I got to learn about. I remember after that 1 week, I meet that weekend. I go down London to Fambul there. I go find people. I'm like, I cannot do this anymore.
I know.
That was a key challenge.
Yeah.
And Chevening does offer counseling for students in different forms. Whoever you are, reach out to. There are people, and most of the schools as well provide that. So if you do feel lonely and you not get people and for talk to, you can call people and things like that. So there is support for that day.
Yeah.
But those were just, and I was lucky enough that I began fambul them and paddy them, and even we Chevening people that we will all go. Sardinians, you can just pick up the phone and call them. That's something you can bond over and all that.
Yeah. But you're absolutely correct. We are not built for that. We are not built to be alone. I don't know how they survive and I don't know you sir. But we are not like, I mean, you turn to you see posting. Let's say you know what they would then be big speaker they are like in their zone or to be Michael. That they alone no give courage. Say at least somebody lives very close to me. I like it to make noise. But I mean you get connected. So also in addition to that experience, how about the academic experience? The contrast, there you see here. I mean, we all know how to go to school now for big college. We all know say you get for everything, go do paperwork manually, everything you go to. Sometimes they even lost you. You disappear.
Oh my god!
But Yan and I like completely different. Like you need a laptop for work. You cannot go to class without a laptop. You cannot work without a computer. So, and I'm sure everything was digital. Everything you course, everything you have to go to the portal and stuff like that. How was that contrast for you? And more, if you have to talk about it, the academic contrast.
It is. Back then, when we go FBC, I can always tell people then the story. My first day at FBC, I truly kind of remember it. Me, Paddy, Antonio, we go together for registration. You see registration, they tell you. I remember it was 8 o'clock. We're very punctual people.
Okay.
We're there on time. I remember we got there before 8. I think 7 something. Sit down, wait. Registration, something you're expecting at most, let's say 2 days. Because, you have to take into consideration there's a lot of people. I know register till after months. Again, that's just long story short, that's it. And then I registered for my classes here. From here in Sierra Leone, I know Body. That is alone. That comfort alone was something that was new to me and that I truly appreciated.
Yeah, of course.
And then you reach there and say, oh, just come for check-in. You go, then just confirm everything. When you go in person, all they're literally doing is just checking that you have everything. I can tell people that we had what we call the SAS. For students, so each course, I believe.
Hold you, just get one caller we want for talk.
No
to
problem.
Yes, just hold on a second. Hello, good evening, and welcome to the Talk to M show. With your name, where you call from?
My name is DT.
DT. Okay, DT, talk to me. Give 1 minute. Don't end the call. Okay, sorry.
No problem.
Go on.
Sorry, what was that?
So you talk about the experience, when you go and they register.
They
just tick for
Yes.
just confirm.
And we had students, we SAS lead them.
Yeah.
So they're all about student affairs.
Okay.
These are people that are just there to make sure your experience is good, that you have everything you need.
Okay.
You go to class, you see, we'll begin one we classes that we'll be to go for, and we realize there's the lecturer and there's always someone else next to them. We don't take a couple of other classes, we'll not ever see. And then one, I think it was day 3 of that course day, 90 man they talk. Oh, we have someone here who is auditing the course.
Yes.
Imagine.
Yeah.
And then there was another one. Usa, you get somebody where in come for review the lecturers. First of all, every week on Fridays, every week. So how my course was structured was that I had 8 weeks of intense courses, lectures. So 8 modules, 8 weeks. And 1 module per week, so then they bombard you with all everything that you can possibly learn. You get 1 day out when I field work, and then you get another week off when I completely self-learning. Where if you get for go in a lab, if you get for go wherever, do whatever for you learning, and then you produce a paper at the end of the week. Imagine every Friday I have to fill in reviews for all man. Sometimes per module you have like 5-6 people coming to talk about different topics. You get for review.
I know, right?
All man.
They give you the all. Yeah.
Yes, and you have to talk. You have to actually explain. Did they do a good job? Are they good at what
And
they're
they read
saying?
it, they go
For
through
each
it.
and every content
assess,
that they put in front of you, did they explain it? Do you understand it? So it was that thing of, it was like all day maybe they back then at the grumble lectures, but here I made a grumble that it's too much reviewing each and everything about my lectures. But it was such a different experience that I can say if I have my way, it's good that other people can go out and experience
Absolutely.
it.
That's
really
exactly what we want. Because the more people experience it, the more when they come, then they yearn for change.
Yes, exactly.
That's exactly what you want for them.
Because I don't see how me go come and let's say I want for starter school and I don't do it the easy
impossible.
way.
Like it's just impossible to go back to the old ways. I don't want at-me. I just want something simple, something straightforward. I mean, make it available, make it accessible wherever somebody they able for log into the portal, register for in courses, see all in courses. Then they city exams online, submitting exams, they pass the same grade, you see in transcript, you're able getting at seeing transcript, you see the courses. I mean, everything has to be. You're not going to be too hard. I mean, why would it be too hard for this course? I still don't understand.
No, it is.
Yeah.
So it was such a contrast. So you go realize say each and every thing where each and every lecturer they teach you it was thought out, then being able to assess if this is important enough for let them teach. And one of the reasons going back to why I chose Cranfield is every year then they modify their course based on student feedback.
Oh wow. That's good.
Every year. So even I was class rep for my class, I began to spend 3 days to talk to lecturers, course directors for tell them waiting for change plan because waiting not being final. And this is the course as a whole.
Interesting.
So it's things like that that I feel that we have to go back and think about when it comes to our educational system. That's a whole other story.
Oh yeah.
For another
I wouldn't
day,
even
but,
find time for that if we can talk about educational problems that this country is too much. Anyway, as we hand up now, before we let you go, I want to make you talk to someone out there, maybe a boy, maybe a girl, maybe teenager. We are currently either in the SSS or in the university, or they are mid-level career professionals. We intend for go pursue higher education. Why you feel so therefore apply for Chevening?
Because Chevening is not just a financier. Chevening opens your world up. Again, let's take it, let's not go out of Sierra Leone. The amount of people I've met through, the amount of Cheveners I now know that I did not know about that are doing good work in Sierra Leone, that alone is something. Yeah. So you think of that in Sierra Leone and you expand that globally. The network, the people you meet. And again, just walking into some rooms and saying, hey, I'm a Chevener, or somebody recognize you as a Chevener.
Okay, we can jokola. That's just... Hello, good evening. Welcome to the Talk to Him show. Where your name and where you call from?
My name is DT. Sorry, I called before, but I think the network was really bad.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, we lost you. Yeah. So you have 1 minute.
Yeah.
Talk
Yeah,
to
I
us. Yeah.
really, I really love the topic, and I'm really interested to know if there is a particular course that I will need to study there.
You mean a course to study in the UK?
Yes.
Yes. You. What do you want to become? What are your interests? A course to study in the UK?
Yes.
Can you move away from
I
the
want to
television
study
sets or something?
pilot.
Because I can hear
Pilot.
myself.
I want to do piloting.
You want to do pilot? You want to become a pilot?
Yes.
So the Chevening Scholarship is for master's degree holder. If you want to pursue master's degree, they don't do undergraduate courses. Am I correct?
Yes, you're correct.
Yes. So they don't do undergraduate courses. It's for masters. So if you want to become a pilot, I think you. What kind of pilot? For let me. I don't want to. What kind of pilot? You want to become a drone pilot, or you want to become a. What kind of pilot?
Like airplane pilot.
Okay, airplane pilot. Oh, when I said
Yeah.
what kind of pilots, you thought I didn't know what I was talking about. Now you have
Yeah.
actually UAV pilots, which is a course on its own. Well, I think I would suggest you go do some research. We don't have pilot schools here. From my research, that there's a pilot school in Ghana, I think one in Nigeria, and it's pretty much expensive, but it's not impossible. So I'll ask you to kindly do your research, and see how best you can seek for scholarships to go and pursue, your interest in becoming a pilot in one of those schools within West Africa. We don't have a pilot school in Sierra Leone, so that's a no-no. But you do have to get first your initial, maybe undergraduate certifications before you can attempt to become a pilot. That's my advice to you.
Okay, thank you very much.
You're welcome,
Thank
sir.
you very much. I appreciate the knowledge.
Okay, thank you. Bye. Good night.
Night.
Sorry.
Now, so when he asked the question, there's a variation of that question that I've been asked before in terms of what courses do Chevening sponsor? What course? Somebody asked me recently, what course do I have to study for me to be a Chevener? So, they're not specific courses that are spelled out, but there are priority areas.
Yes.
If I'm correct, that is promoting growth and prosperity.
Okay.
So your course should relate to that.
Okay.
And your course in terms of building resilience in a climate vulnerable world, strengthening security and stability in a volatile world, supporting development for more inclusive and effective societies.
Okay.
So in terms of when you're writing your essays, there's a why do you want to study in the UK essay. You have to make sure that what course you're doing can tie into all or one of those priority areas.
Got you.
So it's, again, I tell people, you want to do a course, how does it develop your country? Because you're coming back. You're coming
Absolutely.
back. Whatever you're going to study, you have to then come and ensure that you somehow use those skills, that knowledge base to drive development in your country.
Absolutely.
So that's what I would say in terms of selecting your course.
And since you don't come back, you currently, what's the impact if you say you don't make, or you hope for making in the future as a Chevener?
Currently, I work as a tech associate for the Tony Blair Institute.
Great.
And in that role, I am working with the Ministry of Technology, the Ministry of Communication, Technology and Innovation.
The same people in
And in that, I am contributing to policies, and basically it's more in the tech space.
Okay.
And when you think about digital transformation in the country as a whole, the different projects that go into that, or the different policies or regulations or strategies that are being developed that ensure that we move into the digital age. Those are the type of things that I am contributing to currently.
Got you.
And in my personal work, I do also tell people I consult on environmental issues and things like that. So I do I am a drone technologist, so again, if I can consult on that, it is a niche area in the country that we live in. So yes, I do work like that.
I want to say boku thank you to you for making yourself available and for share your experience to be like this. It's been an amazing time, an amazing show. You get any last final word? I don't take them away from you, or that's it.
I'll just tell people go for it.
Okay.
Go for it. Just start.
Okay.
Again, start putting together what you need. Start doing your research into becoming a Chevener.
Yeah.
Start writing your essays and just go for it.
Okay.
Because you are a leader. Chevening is for leaders. You just don't know it yet.
All right. So there you have it. Just start. If you get interest to apply for the Chevening Scholarship, just put pen to paper, type the first letter on your computer, and there you go. This is an opportunity where they encourage qualified Sierra to take advantage of, because when you go there, we hope that you will get for return and can contribute to national development. That skill we don't go learn in there, you can pass them on to the generation, and at least we will help for make Mama Salon a better place. So thank you so much, Ricky, for being with us. We appreciate your time. We don't count to the end of the show. Next week we get another amazing show curated for you. So if you listen to me on radio, or if you watch me on YouTube, on Facebook, or you done me TikTok live, thank you so much for being a part of the show. We really deeply appreciate your time. Thank you to DJ Wonder for also helping me put the show together, and to my producers as well, doing the radio at the digital end. Thank you guys. Thank you to the management of Epic Radio for hosting us tonight. Until next week we get a whole new package for you as well. So have a great evening.
Where don't make me feel like say the life no good become something, and they walked away. All the people will promise for